with Dr. Drew Pinsky in the house, board-certified physician, addiction, medicine specialist.
Yeah.
Our guest tonight, returning after last night's tremendous performance. First name Steve, last name O.
Yeah, dude.
You hear just to taunt Psycho Mike? You beat him so badly last night, you're just going to come in and just sort of do a little victory lap and hang out?
Look,
I got a dog on my lap.
I never claimed...
See, look, he's performing, he's producing with Stanley on his lap. And Mike, you're sitting there, still sitting on your cam.
I want to know, Dr. Drew, have you ever farted while on the radio?
Yeah, Coral and I used to get into it a bit.
So, what's stopping you from getting into this game?
I'm intimidated by you guys.
I mean, I really should have lit that one.
Here's the thing.
You guys are the pros.
Let me tell you this quick story before we get to the calls. 1-800-LOVE-191. Back in the day, Loveline, this show, used to be at a different studio. It used to be at the flagship station, K-Rock.
Yeah.
And there was a time and a place where you guys had the Girls of Lost on your show. It was right at the beginning of Lost, and you had
a twin couple or something. We had guys too. Anyway, we had some girls from Lost.
You had 3 female cast members from Lost on the show. This is right before. This is before Lost became a phenomenon.
Yes, I remember that.
And there was 3 hot chicks in there. And Corolla kept busting ass. He had all these farts, but he didn't want to do them in front of these girls.
I see.
So he would come into the other studio, which I was working in. I was producing some stuff for the Kevin and Bean show, the other morning show here in LA that I worked for, and he kept coming in there and farting on me and then waiting till it would leave his pants.
Would he laugh like a hyena? Just stand there laughing?
Yeah, the first time he did this, the other time he just came in, he's like, yeah, let me tell you, I can't have fart in front of these girls, so I'm a fart in front of you. And he just walk in, and he'd look at the TV, he'd fart, and then he'd walk out. So he's farting, and I'm like, all right, next time he comes in here, I'm gonna blast it. And I'm working up this fart, and I got one, I'm holding it. So Corolla walks in the studio.
Oh my God.
And he farts, and I go, hey, yeah? I put my legs by my head, I fart and blast poo all throughout my pants. I totally S my pants, all right? So poo's is right down my leg, but I play it off. I never told Corolla this. I play it off.
Did
like...
you do immediately?
Oh yeah, no, I sharted, Drew. Like, I totally sharted. So I was like, oh my God, I just sharted, and there's 3 of the hottest chicks on the planet 4 feet away from me. What do I do? So I just played it off, and he walked out, and as soon as you guys went back on the air, I ran into the bathroom, and I baby wiped my body, like, completely down.
Did you put your boxers in the upper tank?
No, I threw them away. I threw them away in the trash can, and then came to work the next day extra early, and then took out the trash.
Oh, well done. Well played, sir.
Wow.
Well played. Evidently, Steve has laundered his clothes in the upper tank in the closet.
Not laundered. That same thing happened to me one time. I was at a CC's all-you-can-eat pizza buffet, and I don't know. I meant to fart, but my butt squirted, and so I went in the bathroom, and it'd be embarrassing to put poop diaper or poop underwear.
Let's call it what it is.
To put soiled underwear in the wastebasket would be like kind of embarrassing. So I stashed it in the upper tank.
Like where Mr. Corleone stashed the gun during the big. Oh no! You think it's still there? They probably never found it. Wow. You guys are diabolical.
Yeah, sorry, man. That's life. You poop your pants every once in a while. Drew, how many times? Be honest. As an adult, have you ever crapped your pants?
I remember one time. Yeah, I'm thinking of this one. First of all, I'm flashing on Mike's pooped pants. By the only thing he was in was underwear, face down in a hallway in a Paris Parisian hotel.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
Whoa. What?
I've told this story on the air a couple times. For those of you who have never heard it, I'm going to retell it. One time, Steve-O, during my heyday, my partying heydays, I was in Europe, and I partied real hard. And woke up, don't remember how I got there. I woke up in a hotel in the hallway of a hotel that was not mine, with nothing on but my boxers, which I had pooped.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a good night.
So my event is not nearly quite as illustrious. It had to do with Europe too. I was flying back from Europe, got a little some sort of Trotsky.
Okay.
And didn't think I had a problem. Went back to the seat and went, we got a problem. What's the problem?
And
And it took me about an hour to figure it out, and once I did, it was unpleasant. Right. You're in the middle of the air, you know, with no home. So.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Well, Dr. Drew's pooped himself, everybody. See, that's the type of stuff.
Not as funny when I tell it, though. You guys' stories are much more funny.
No, well, because you're such a refined dude. You're like, well, I happened to be on a plane, and unfortunately, there was some feces, and I didn't want it to escape, but it did. It happened to leak out the side of my butt cheeks. Josh, you are on Loveline with Steve-O.
How you doing tonight?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
I got a poop story for y'all.
No, it's okay. No, it's all right.
Okay, no problem then.
Nah, I love poop stories.
All right, tell Steve-O.
Sorry, say it again?
Tell me the poop story.
Well, me and my friends went to New Orleans and we were staying at this really nice hotel. I won't name the name of it. But we walked in the hotel room. We went down Bourbon and we got completely trashed that night. We walked back to the hotel room, let ourselves in the hotel room. We just crawl into bed. We start smelling something. We don't know what the hell it is. We start looking all over the hotel room. Can't find it anywhere. Call the front desk. They send somebody up. They switch our rooms. Come to find out, one of the maid staff that was kind of disgruntled, and we had one of the suites that had the 2 beds, and we were only sleeping in one. One of the maids kind of disgruntled, and she took the sheets and pretty much wiped her bottom with them, and the sheets were covered in feces.
Oh.
All right, is that all you got?
Yours sucks a lot more than ours.
So was there a question in there somewhere?
Yes, I do have a question.
All right.
Me and my friend were talking about it a few weeks ago, and I've been trying to get in touch with y'all to find out if y'all agree or disagree with it. He says that due to my standards on, I'm going to say it, I'm gay, and I've been out since I was 14, and I have standards and rules that I set up that I will always stay to. The main one is that I don't sleep with people unless I know them for longer than 3, sometimes 6 months, depending on the person.
Okay.
And they're telling me that that is a perfect example of self-sabotaging in a gay relationship.
Why? Oh, you never get a relationship that way?
I never get a relationship because I won't put out too quick.
You know, I don't know what the sort of rhythm is as well in the gay culture, but they may be onto something. I mean, my sort of take on this would be that you're actually protecting yourself from dysfunctional relationships and screening for people who are actually available for real intimacy. So I would take the exact opposite point of view, that in fact you're interested in something more substantial, but you may find yourself alone a lot of the time.
I mean, like I was saying before, I'll give you the perfect example. My last relationship ended Christmas Eve morning. I've been dating this guy for probably about 3-4 months, and I still hadn't had sex with him, and he was starting to get pissed about it. Well, it was Christmas Eve. It was the night before Christmas Eve, and we were talking about opening up our gifts for each other the following morning. I wake up the following morning, he's not in my house, so I figured he left early to go to his family's house, and I start going through my gifts to bring all my gifts to my family's house. He took the gifts I bought for him and the gifts he bought for me and left the key that I'd given him to my house in the front steps and shot out.
Okay.
Now when you say you're not putting out at all for 3 to 6 months, are you not putting out at all? Like, you know, what's going on? Not even a little banana massage?
Nope. The most you'll get from me is a kiss.
Man, that's harsh.
You may be. You know, clearly you're not achieving your ends. You're not picking good guys in spite of this high standard. So, I don't know. Your friends are at least sensing that something is up with you where you have trouble forming relationships, and it seems to me that that's probably true. It's not just about the standards you maintain. It's the guys you choose, the kind of lack of intimacy you maintain in those relationships. Yeah.
It sounds a lot like meth, too, that he stole the
that guy was probably meth addict.
Yeah, but when you steal the presents that you got him and the ones he got you, that's got meth written all over it, huh, you think?
Bob Forrest told me, I can't remember the exact story, but basically when he was looking for drugs and money to get drugs, he stole his friend's daughter's Lion King CD. You know, it's just, and then he thought, I am really, this is bad.
Bobby, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
What's your deal?
I have a question about me and my girlfriend. We've been seeing each other for about a year, like dating, and we still haven't had sex.
A year, okay.
But the messed up thing is, though, is we keep trying, but we just